Would y'all believe me if I told you that there's this certain StarL Discord server that lets a PDF file jokes involving characters like Misha and Woho slide with just a temporary mute and could punish you for posting a satirical video like this one with a banhammer drop? Well, if you think that's bad, then let me tell you that there's this certain guy who makes those kinds of jokes as YouTube content and it's led into the Discord server dedicated for partnered HOYOVERSE creators. So tell me,
what the is happening to this
Okay, so I might have a mob of angry snowflakes with pitchforks equipped to hunt down my ass after this video is uploaded, because I'll be talking about two things in this video: the Tectone versus Kabuki Witch for the P-word main content stuff, and the Discord server, which you might have guessed, the StarL official Discord server. So let's start with the backstory of me deciding to make this video. It was like 3 weeks ago when I saw this video made by our local GigaChat Science man, and I want to talk about this certain topic from my own perspective and putting my takes out there. But at the time, I was swamped with editing some videos for Boss and for my own channel, and by the time I'm done with those, it has been around 10 days since that video is up, so I kinda got lazy. But a week after that, I got banned off the StarL official Discord server for the exact reason that I told you at the start of this video. And here I am making this video you're seeing right now. And no, this is not a drama video.
Or is it?
So after getting my ass banned there and getting this message in my Discord DMs, I talked with one member in my Discord server and another content creator to get others' POV about the action that they could have taken against you in that specific scenario, and if that was justified or not. So let's start with the certain member in my server, who I'll be referring as a guy with default Shiroko from Blue Archive profile picture, Back for short.
I'm a very creative kind of person.
I decided to ask this guy about what happened with him and the official Discord server. He said that he was temporarily mute there due to making a joke about Chingchi, which you can see in the screenshot. And this was the warning message the bot sent him detailing what he did wrong. And there was another instance where this same guy got temporary mute again for sending this exact gif as a reply to an artwork of Misha, which is a character in StarL that resembles a miner. And this was the other warning that he received from the Pom Pom bot. So these two instances got me wondering, how was this video a content full of satire jokes, fake insults, and fake hate, which was clearly shown at the start of the video? And by that, I mean explicitly disclaimed at the start of the video and in the descriptions. And I even apologize for worse than a joke involving minors, which in my opinion is the worst joke to pull off in the public space, either purposefully or accidentally. But that's only my opinion, which we will talk about later in the video. After talking to Back, I reached out to one of my content creator peers who makes the same genre of contents as me. Over here, bro, they've got you as I want to get their perspectives on the matter before forming my own solid take on the situation itself. And to my surprise, bro was treated unfairly as well, just for posting his YouTube video in the channel, which whole purpose is made for sharing contents. And this was the warning message that he received from the bot along with his reply. So after talking with him for a bit, he told me himself about the part of his video which he thinks the warning was referring to. Let's start watching his video for a bit.
Maybe you eventually plan to pull for big sister.
Dude, what are you doing?
I'm stuck.
You're not stuck. There's so much room in that oven.
Is all you'll ever need.
That was considered suggestive content? A guy pouring lotion at the bathroom stall and the other guy wiping it off. If that was suggestive, why didn't they consider this art of Sparkle with her ass out and this art of Silverwolf clearly being suggestive to a certain fetish? Like, bro, what the hell is this logic? So yeah, let's go through the whole rules of that server. Jesus Christ, that was a mouthful. So there are some parts that caught my attention, which in my opinion will be the most relevant bit to the actions that they could have taken against you, which is rule 3A, 3B, and this part right here. So I do wonder, how is the video I post, which people are not forced to click on and can be easily deleted, considered as anger baiting when it's clearly stated as fake? For 3B, how is banning someone due to his last YouTube video was found to be quote-unquote a violation, considered reasonable and constructive productive. And this talks about offense severity and repetition, right? As you can see from the message with the bot itself, it was the first offense. And somehow, my video was deemed to have caused a massively severe effect on this community. And a P-word joke done in a public space is considered to be less severe? And of course, let's not forget about Kabuki, the man himself who makes content catering towards this peculiar type of demographics, which was let into this certain private content creator Discord server, which you can only be in after receiving an invitation from HOYOVERSE themselves. So the fact that Kabuki is in or was in that server could possibly mean three things. 1. He got in there as a guide maker. 2. HOYOVERSE didn't do any background check or even content policing on Kabuki. Or 3. HOYOVERSE knows very well that Kabuki makes this P-word content and invite him into the server, because we know for a fact that there are a lot of creeps out there who consume content that involves sexualizing fictional children, which is why this song Explode in Fuse. Oh man, I wonder which content creator I got that from. Since I have told you about all the three what if scenario, let me also elaborate on these three. So first what if is pretty unlikely to happen, since we know that Kabuki blew up after posting his P-word content and saw big numbers, hence doubling down on it. The second what if is a bullshit I pulled off my ass to start this video, because it's impossible for a company as big as HOYOVERSE to do such a rookie mistake.
Or is it?
And this brings us to our third what if. HOYOVERSE is well aware about this potential market full of creeps. And to prove this, we got this screenshot right here that Kabuki himself has stated that HOYOVERSE sometimes gives him in-game premium currencies, which in turn sometimes let Kabuki well in the game. So I think it's pretty safe to assume that HOYOVERSE has been showing support towards Kabuki on multiple occasions. So essentially, what I'm saying is that HOYOVERSE should have more than enough time to content police Kabuki and his P-word content when he was still a partner Hoyo creator. And now, I think it's time to stop derailing and go back to the action severity gauge. With the conclusion I gave you guys before, I think it's safe to put Kabuki's case on the least severe part of the gauge, because it could be profitable for HOYOVERSE to keep him around.
Or is it?
So, whoever banning me, all I can say to you is, you guys did an amazing job. I really respect the decisions you made. Genuinely, respectfully. I'll be totally honest here. If you ask me how I feel about all this shit happening to me, man, I feel good. Instead of it being a social repercussion, it felt like they are giving me a Nobel Prize award. It's like the same feeling when you're so good at a game, the enemies start calling you a hacker, a cheater, a glitcher, whatever it is. And Future Frozen here. I also clap asses on Siege daily on my Discord server whenever I'm not busy making a video.
Come join us.
Oh, okay.
My real concern about this bit is, what if this happened to another content creator who isn't as weird as me? They spend time and effort, blood and sweat to make contents for the game because they just fucking love the game that much, and they get treated in such way. I could confidently say that it will be pretty discouraging for them. After talking about the Discord stuff, that should bring us to the next topic, Bald Homie and the Japanese Kabuki mess. As you can tell, I'm one of those guys who agrees that making sexual jokes involving minors or characters that looks like kids, I repeat, that looks like kids, is just fucked up by any means. But this actually really depends on where and with who you do it with. I'm not trying to justify such actions, because I did joke about Homo being breedable once in my past YouTube video, because I was rushing the video and I'm not creative at all.
Great vegetables.
Anyways, let's go back to the topic about action severity. Let me explain with an A and B scenario here, to help me get my points across easier. Guys, I want to tell you that, oh my god, Hoho is so fucking breedable. Like, I want to put my in it, and she's like the characters in the whole Star Rail.
Hey yo bro, what the fuck? I thought you were into mommies. Now you want the kids? What?
Oh bloody hell, man! What the fuck? Get the fuck off the internet. Your jokes are not funny, dumbass. You know, I know you're just trying to make a joke, you know, calling Huahua breedable, but you need to go to therapy, dude. Like, let me tell you my life story as a British man. I stand real close with my ideals, and kids are.
8 hours later, Kyoshiki, Murasaki. いつもの自分を曲げちまった。
Y'all, you know what? That Huho is so breedable. I really think that she's like the tightest characters in Star Rail.
Huho breeds!
I don't know, man. She doesn't really show enough belly button for me.
Man, to me though, I never breed with anyone more than I want to with Woho.
the perfect curvy body, man. The childbearing hips of a literal goddess. Honestly, want nothing else than to mate with her, pass my genes through her, and have her birth a set of perfect offspring. Fucking anything for the chance to get Wowo pregnant. I want her to pick me up and slam me against the wall with Mr. Tail holding me like a reptile and hold me close to Wowo and school books so she can rail me for 10 hours straight. God, I want to pull her to push the tail out of her ass on her chest. I love the girls they make me feel so good. And they can pick them up and do it all over again. The girls they make me feel so bad.
Get my point now? So what this Kabuki guy did was exactly scenario B by posting his video contents about sexualizing anime characters that looks like children on YouTube, an online public space. Well, maybe a bit exaggerated, I guess.
Lois, is this the right one?
Or not. I did actually watch some of his contents about Beginner's Guide back then, and I think I came across this Ho video one day when this stuff was a pretty hot topic, and I was like,
what the fuck is this piece of shit?
So one thing that I saw and wanted to ridicule is that the people who defended Kabuki by comparing Tectone's Genshin character waifu tier list, which he put Chi-Chi on S tier, with Kabuki's best Genshin character to give hat tier list, which put Klee on top. It's like two totally different things, man. Come on, you're just trying to use random bullcrap to justify that making contents about sexualizing children is an okay thing to do. Actually, you know what? I really don't get these people who hide behind the excuse that it's just a fictional character and the concept of age does not apply to fictional characters. Okay, true, but hear me out. This one is 10 kajillion years old with the body of a little child, and this one is like 18, I guess, with the body of a fucking dog. And I will definitely buy for a second option if they do look like. Also, y'all, this might sound crazy, but let me introduce you to the Trinitas Aetatis, which is a term that I didn't pull out of my ass or ask ChatGTP for help. So this concept is not that complicated, and as the name says, it has 3 parts to it. First is age. You go to Google and search up how old is Kokona Blue Archive.
Surprise, motherfucker.
You found out that Kokona is a child. Second, appearance. If your gal looks like this, or this, it could be a woman with a petite body type. Sure, take the W on that one. But here comes the third, mannerism. If your gal is depicted as someone who makes childlike drawing with crayons, then congrats! You have confirmed that your gal is a kid.
And you are going to jail.
Enough about that. What I really want to talk about here is Tectone and the way he's dealing with the whole Kabuki cancellation shit. I originally thought that what Tectone did to Kabuki was kinda making things worse with the whole witch hunting shit, and Kabuki really was not done any justice here. But here's the twist. While editing this video, I just found out that Tectone actually gave a warning shot to this dude. Literally this video. And bro fucking gave no shit about it and doubled down on making the P-word content. Imagine this. There's a ventilation duct, and to get it open, one should be using a screwdriver to unscrew it off the wall and take the lid off. But there's Tectone. Bro used a motherfucking shotgun to open the vent duct. I deadass think that there are better ways to end the whole thing known as the Kabuki Lollipop Saga. I mean, look at the number of people who actually thanked Tectone not for putting a stop to Kabuki and his P-word content, but for introducing them to Hidden Gem instead, which leads to Kabuki gaining even more subscribers. And the worst part is the fact that these new subscribers are people who with no doubt are expecting more of whatever the fuck this shit is. And I think I heard someone mention that people at Kabuki's school found out about the whole lollipop thing and bullied the fuck out of him. Taking a look at the situation from Kabuki's POV as a content creator, I believe that there are 2 possible outcomes here. One is bro giving up on the channel, and 2, doubling down on the P-word content to keep up with the new batch of subscribers gained from the whole witch hunt. I'll be real with you guys, given the choice I mentioned before, as well as having nothing to lose, I will undoubtedly pick the second option.
You ready to do or die tonight?
Oh. But on the serious note, I really don't think the witch hunt should be done in the first place, especially by a larger creator. Why? It could lead to a serious case of harassment both online and in real life for the person on the receiving end. But here's the twist. What Kabuki did could potentially lead to criminal offense. And that doesn't even deserve a warning shot. Me getting the information that Tectone has been giving him a warning shot made Tectone look like a second coming of Christ. Like genuinely. Do I think Tectone is wrong? Partly. Why partly? Tectone gets his creep even more viewers than he already had, and initiate a witch hunt, which resulted in him getting bullied and harassed, which in turn putting Kabuki in the I got nothing to lose, do or die situation. But hear me out, this quote will be pre-fire. One Tectone doing the heavy lifting won't change anything for the good, but multiple Tectones pulling up their own weights will definitely change something for the better. Essentially, what I'm trying to say is that we need more individuals or content creators who has the balls as big as Tectone, who dares to tackle this kind of problems and speak up about this kind of matter to bring more awareness to the community, because we all know for a fact that Tectone is like the spearhead of the community, but people are taking him for granted. And also, if you think me supporting Tectone for an action, for a cause that must be done, is glorifying or dick riding him, then yes, I am dick riding Tectone. The conclusion is that, first, Starl official Discord server, you are banning a content creator for making a fake insult video on YouTube, a platform you don't even own. Even if it was posted on your Discord, it can simply be resolved with a reasonable warning plus deleting the link. I know, crazy right? And letting people who make jokes about fucking fictional characters that looks like children go off the hook daily, which is just stupid. Are you sure your mods are doing their job properly? Second, Tectone is partly wrong for initiating the witch hunt. Third, the community is not doing jack shit while letting Tectone do all the heavy lifting, and even goes the extra mile to attack him just because you hate him. Fourth, the community is kind of fucked up, proven by the fact how Kabuki has gained a huge number of subscribers after the witch hunt, which means wherever you are out there, I know you are watching this P-word content, so you should get therapy, like genuinely. Fifth, Kabuki, bro, I'll be real with you. I used to really like your content, but after you start posting that P-word content, yikes! No thank you. I mean, come on man, we can agree that older woman and dummy mommy is just way hotter. Who's with me? And as always, all of that is just my opinion. And if you agree with my takes, smash that subscribe button and do the like button and leave your thoughts in the comment sections. I'm leaving.